Hello, let's solve a snake pit puzzle. This one's called 2024. It's by JinHoo Ahn. I sourced this from GM Puzzles. There's a link in the description. It's small, it's 1-star difficulty. I think you should give it a try. I will go over the rules, but first I will say that I went into here into tab and I turned on surface, which will allow me to color because I do think coloring helps here. Coloring will not give you the solution check though. You got to use lines for the solution check. All right, so what are we doing? Well, we're going to be drawing snakes in the grid. So this might be a snake. This might be a snake. It has to be 1 cell wide, connected orthogonally, right? So we're just going to draw snakes in the grid. Every single cell is going to be in a snake. What we actually have to do to get the solution, though, is we're going to go to composite mode. We're going to outline the snakes like this. All right. The color is just for show. So what do the snakes need to do? Well, not what I just drew. So first of all, circle cells must be the start or end of a snake. So you can't draw a snake like that because this circle is not the start or the end. It's very clear what's the start, what's the end. It doesn't mean you have to start and end at a circle. Snakes can have 1 circle, 2 circles, or no circles. In addition to that, the numbers, if a number is on a snake, well, whatever snake the number is on, that snake is that length. So this is a 2-cell snake. If we make it 3-cell, that 2 is invalid. You could have multiple 2s. You could have no 2s, right? So you can have multiple of the same number. You can have no numbers on the snake. But if there is a number, that's the length. And also 2 snakes of the same length can't touch. So this is a 2-cell, this is a 2-cell. They're not allowed to touch. That's invalid. And I think that is it. Those are the rules. I'm going to double check just in case. Divide the grid along the boundary line so each cell belongs to a snake. Snake is a 1-cell wide path of at least 2 cells long that does not touch itself, not even diagonally. Circled cells must be at one of the ends of the snake. A snake may contain 1 circle cells, 2 circle cells, or no circle cells at all. Numbered cells must be part of a snake with a length exactly that number of cells. A snake may contain 1 number, multiple identical numbers, or no numbers at all. 2 snakes of the same length cannot touch each other horizontally or vertically. So they can touch diagonally like that. All right, and that's it. I'm going to get started right now. All right, so we can actually start with some lines here. We know that that's split because a 4 and a 2 can't be in the same. We also know that this is a snake right here, this 2 and 2, because they're next to each other. So they have to be part of the same snake. Now, this 4 is going to, this is where coloring comes in. This 4 has to take 4 cells. There's only one way to go, so it's going to go that way. Now I'm going to call this 2 a blue, and I'm actually going to give this 4 green as well. I'm going to use the same color for each snake of the same length. And the purpose of that is if I get 2 of the same color touching, I will immediately notice. So these can't be in the same snake. So we're just going to have blues and greens today. Now, this has to be the start of a snake. It could be the start of the 4 or the start of the 2, so I'm not entirely sure. This 4 could connect to this 4. How do we continue here? This is the start of a snake, so I don't know. It could do a whole lot of things. It could come up here and just be a 3. That would be fine. I suppose I can use more colors for the snakes that don't have numbers in them. I'm guessing this was made for like 2024 New Year's or something, or maybe a specific event in 2024. I don't actually know. Wow, okay, so I'm not entirely clear what to do next. Sometimes it can be useful to sum up our clues to see how many cells aren't in. This is a 6 by 6, so there's 36 total. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. There's 24, so we've got a good 12 cells, not in a numbered snake. All right. Oh, this 2 can't go here because it would be 2 2s touching. Okay, so this 2 does that, and it's done. Whoopsie. There we go. I'm going to get rid of number because I don't think I'm going to need it. I have the color instead. I suppose numbers would do the same job. So this has to be the start of a snake. I think snakes can be 1 in length. Oh, it has to be 2 cells long at least. Never mind, they can't be 1 in length. So this is going to take the 4, it's going to continue there. This 4 has to come down here. Now they aren't allowed to touch. So we have this barrier here. And this cannot be a 4. So we're going to give it a new color because it's an unknown length right now. I'll just give it orange. You know what? It's unknown length. that just has to come down there. That's all we know. But we know it's not a 4, so it's not going to do that. It's not going to be a 2 either. Oh wait, we know it's not 2 or 4, so I am going to give it orange. It's a new length. That's not 2 or 4. So it has to continue, and actually this green continues here and finishes. And so the orange can't be 2 in length. So it could be this 3 in length, but that does finish this 4. If it continued, it would continue again. Not sure what happens there. Whoops. This has to be non-4 as well. Because we can't have the 4's touch. So this 4 is going to come around here and then take that circle. And that's that finishes the 4. I'm not sure why we needed that circle then. This 2 is going to continue there and then be done. Now the 2 can't go up, so it's going to do this. So that 2 is done. This is also a 2. I'm just gonna do the entire outside edge just so it matches the green. All right. The orange could stop here. That's the thing. This 2 can't go to the right because it would touch that 2. I mean, this is the start of a snake, but it could be a 3 like that. What's stopping us from doing a whole lot of things here? Just that this is the start of a snake? I mean, the orange could come up and take this. Well, actually, what's this doing? That's a good question, because if this did not take, let me use purple just. If this did not take the circle, it would still here, and it would be a 2 length next to a 2. So it actually has to take the circle, which means that we stop here, which means that we aren't a 2, so we're going to be a 3. So this is a definite 3 there. And now the 2 finishes down. Okay. And now this is not 2, 3, or 4 in length. It's got to be 5 in length at least. And this can't all be one. This all can't all be taken by one snake. So it's going to have to come around and just be this orange. And that finishes the orange. And then we also have this 3 over here. So we'll just make that purple as well. Nice. Finished. I maybe could have done that a bit faster, but I mean, this is like the second snake pit I've ever done. So, but yeah, that was actually kind of a nice intro to how I think this puzzle works. Well, how'd you do?